let's get right down into it. Spider-Man 2's writers break down the game's big spoilers. Insomniac Games' Brittany Morris and Ben whatever that guy's name is, Afferman, Arfman, Arf, on creating the twists and turns throughout the Marvel Spider-Man 2 story campaign. Like the original Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales before it, the recently released Spider-Man 2 is a bombastic superhero journey with two Spider-Men on hand in Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Okay, first off, my personal opinion, we got Miles Morales is Miles Morales, and Peter Parker is the only true Spider-Man. Personal opinion. I know there's going to be people who disagree with that. Plus the introductions of Kraven Hunter and the alien symbiote who will become Venom. The sequel can't help begin a bigger beast with more stakes and big plot turns worth talking about. Naturally, we just had to pick the Insomniac Games team's brain about how those decisions were made and what they could possibly lead to down the line. Days before the game released, Insomniac's narrative director Ben Arthurman and advanced writer Brittany Morris had a spoiler-heavy discussion with IO9 about Marvel Spider-Man 2, which covers both the main story and some side mission content. IO9 said, "You said earlier you basically knew right away that you wanted playable Venom. Does that also apply to ending this game with Miles as the main Spider-Man from now on?" And then Morris responded, "It was always felt very natural, and I think we all collectively thought it would happen. To me, it shows a great deal of evolution from Miles. At the beginning of the game, we see him struggle to figure out what he wants to do with his life. By the end, we had Miles carrying the burden of saving the city, and also carrying Peter when Peter wasn't strong enough to carry himself at various points." Just, I mean, like, Miles Morales is basically a tokenized character, that was just shoehorned in, and they're just like so desperately wanting to get rid of, the real Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and replace him with Miles Morales. And of course, we got to make this new character, have more powers and something, make him seem better, because that's what they do with all of them. It doesn't matter whether you're race changing or gender swapping, or you bring in just whole another character that's just going to come and replace it. It's always someone who's better, or they got some other weird struggle or something that they're just like, oh, we're gonna fall in love with this character, and then it's like, hey, we want you to forget about where it all began, who the real character started with. And I'm not a big fan of all that. That's what's been so cool about writing a story about two Spider-Men. Again, it's not two Spider-Men, there's one Spider-Man. They're both strong, and one of them can be strong when the other one is not. By the end, Miles is more confident. He's like, yeah, I got this. How much worse can things get after what we've just been through? Then Arthur responded, to echo what Brittany said, the idea of a two Spider-Man story was always really essential to this game. I think pretty early on, we knew that we wanted to have that moment of handing the reins over. See right there, they want to give the reins, they want to change it into the Miles Morales story. It's about Spider-Man. There's been, how many decades now of Spider-Man stories that we never needed a Miles Morales beforehand. We never needed to pass the torch on or anything like that. And then that's basically what they want to do. They wanted to hand it off to this new character who is not Spider-Man, by the way. And as we developed it, as we started to lay down more track leading up to that moment, it just felt more and more right. I think it was John who wrote the scene in Aunt May's garage, and it's one of my favorite scenes. The way that Miles intuits exactly what Pete is thinking, it stops him from stumbling through trying to hand over the mask. Miles going, I got this, bro. It's such a great moment between the two of them. And it felt like such a natural conclusion. I'm not sure when specifically we decided to do that, but it always felt like the only way the game could end. So, right there, you got from people who were making this game and everything, that they wanted to shoehorn in this tokenized character that they're just trying to me, it feels like they're trying to erase and just get rid of what Stan Lee had originally created of the popular, one of the most popular, if not the, in my opinion, it's the most popular character in Marvel, period, and one of the most popular characters in comic books, period. But we gotta get rid of that because it doesn't fit what the current day climate and the narrative and everything. So that's what we're getting from our games and our entertainment and everything. I don't mind creating new characters and everything, but I don't like this whole thing that we gotta bring in a new character with who's basically got the same powers or upgraded powers, and then we're gonna just make this person the new version of whatever this past character is. Just make new characters. Make you want to create a team up and stuff like that, and give him a name. Give him a different Spider name. Don't just try to make him the new Spider-Man or something. That part I don't like. All right, so give me your thoughts. What do y'all think? Are you okay with Miles Morales being the new Spider-Man, or do you think Miles Morales is Miles Morales and Peter Parker is the only true Spider-Man? And I know there are different variations of Spider-Man and stuff throughout the comic books, and there's a huge Spider-Verse and all that. I realize all that. But anyways, give me your thoughts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button, and I will catch all of y'all next time.